Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Kamen Rider X8 review for you today. This is the DX Gashacon Magnum. It is the primary weapon of Kamen Rider Snipe. You can see him there in the top right quadrant of the packaging. Giant head. This gun has two modes, obviously a handgun mode and a rifle mode. But being a kid's toy, even the rifle mode is kind of tiny. But we'll get to that in a second. Again, very nice, colorful, fun packaging. I kind of like how they've swapped the box style for this year, where the giant picture of what would normally be the back of the box is just a big, bright, colorful, fun, inviting packaging here. Picture of Snipe on this side with the rifle mode. Picture of him in level 1 with the handgun mode. And I apologize for the lighting not being so great there. But as you can see, this is what the packaging would kind of normally look like with the front of the box. On here you can see level 1, handgun, rifle, level 2. And then it just kind of shows how you can change from one to the other and some of the features that they have, which of course we're here to take a look at. So without further ado, let's move on to the Gashacon Magnum itself. Alright, so here it is, the Gashacon Magnum out of the packaging, and I'm going to tilt this back a little bit. As you can see, it's definitely got a wider surface area than when you lay it down. It's much tinier, but it has STG here on the side. I'm not really sure exactly what that stands for, but you can see the giant piece here on the back where you would insert the gash at. So that kind of looks a little out of place, but it's not too bad. My biggest complaint with the handgun mode is the kind of ridiculously front, just straight down blocky face to it. They've kind of went and tried to put the barrel of the gun on the side here, and it's also on the back as well. And you have this kind of translucent green plastic here. It doesn't light up. I'll go ahead and turn it on. I could see how it would have been really awesome, or I should say, would have been really awesome to have this light up, maybe with like a red LED or something. I understand why that's not really possible, given on the transformation and everything, but it would have been neat. 2 AAA batteries here in the handle, on and off switch, main speaker. So there you go. I like the color scheme. I really like the black and the kind of dark, like midnight blue. The translucent green is cool. You got the A and B buttons down here. The trigger, of course. So that's just your standard trigger sound in this mode. So nothing too fancy there. But if you hit the B button and then pull the trigger, you kind of get this crazy machine gun sound. So I like that a lot. That's definitely my favorite aspect of the handgun mode. I think that automatic sound with the firing is really, really neat. But overall, yeah, it's just a little bit of a weird design, just having the complete flat rectangle front of the gun. Like I said, if you try to focus on this as the barrel of the gun, but it's still a little weird. Now you can go ahead and pop a Gashacon in here. So it says Critical Dentist, just like all the other weapons do. It really sounds like Critical Dentist to me. But if you press this button in right here, you can then hold that down. You can slide the Gashacon out. So that's kind of it for the handgun mode. Easily my favorite part is the sound you get with the B button. But if you hit the A button, that's going to just release this, and then you can flip this out. And then you have the rifle mode, which I definitely think looks a little bit better because you kind of have the normal design of a gun with the kind of barrel here. And yeah, I really like this. Again, it's kind of a translucent orange plastic that looks like the shot being fired. Kind of looks like something out of Mega Man or something like that, it reminds me of. But that also does not light up. And then there is like a little scope you can look through just for fun. The sound here, kind of a longer shot. And you can see from the back, these two pieces now line up. Still have the STG here. So, I mean, that's it. You get kind of just like a longer measured shot. Not bad. If you hit the B button on this one, now I will warn you, when you hit the B button, you have to wait. It's gonna go through some sounds, and then you're gonna get kind of a pulsating sound, and then I'll show you where you have to. Right there, where it kind of makes a different sound. And I'll do that again. But you heard the kind of like beep, beep, beep. And then when it makes that kind of different sound where it sounds like it's calculating something or reconfiguring something, that's when you have to pull the trigger to get the special sound. Because if you hit it too early, it just kind of cancels it out and you get the normal shot sound again. So as you can hear, it just kind of stops. But if you hit the button, but if you hit it at the right time, it does make the longer, more special attack explosion sound. So I think that's very cool. Again, you can pop the Gashcon in. What is it doing? Uh-oh. That's not good. So sorry about that. I discovered what the problem was. The last time I inserted the Gashcon, it kind of stuck one of the buttons down. And when one of the buttons is stuck down, hitting this button doesn't really do anything. But it's working again, so hooray. So that's something to be wary about, coming up with new problems I didn't even know. So you can go ahead and slide this in. And you can see the light through here. And through the top. So as you can see, the Gashcon doesn't know what version or what state it's in when you're doing the critical finish. So just be careful. Alright, cool. Still working. So I guess that's something to consider and to be careful with when you're playing with the Gashacon weapons. That, or really, I guess anytime if for some reason one of your Gashats isn't working, make sure one of the pins isn't stuck down. I had a similar problem with a lock seed once. I think it was a Suica lock seed. One of the pins was stuck and I thought it was broken, but very, very quick fix. You just have to unstick the pin. So in any case, that's it for the rifle mode, really. You have the normal shot, you have the super shot, you can put the Gashcon in. To transform it back, you have to press this big black button here on the top. Hold that down, and then you can hear it makes the sound. And then you can pop it back in. And then you're back to the handgun mode. And again, on and off switch there on the back. So that's pretty much it for sound effects for this guy, but I think it's pretty fun. I think the Gashacon Magnum is pretty fun. I think both versions of the Magnum have their strong points. I think the handgun mode, the best part is the kind of automated or automatic shot sound that you can get with the power-up button. I think the rifle looks better. As far as it looks more traditionally like a gun, so I kind of like the aesthetic of this mode better. But I think the sounds are better in the handgun mode. So it's really going to be up to you. Your mileage is going to vary. I still think that the Gashacon Breaker and the Gashacon Sword are probably more my favorites than this one. But that's not to say that this one isn't fun, and it certainly has a lot of play value. So it's really going to be kind of what you gravitate towards more. Do you think a giant mallet is better? Do you like a sword? Do you like a gun? I mean, it's just going to be kind of everyone's different preference. And that's a nice thing about the line. There's a lot of variety there, so, you can pick your favorite. I would definitely recommend getting at least one of the Gashacon weapons so you can get the extra sounds for the critical finish. because those are some neat sounds to get out of the Gash hat. So again, pick your favorite or get all three, but I would definitely advise at least getting one. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinions, so please drop me a line down there and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this look at the DX Gashacon Magnum from Kamen Rider X8. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you guys for watching.